12 jurors will continue deliberations today in the Lindsay Clancy murder trial. The prosecution argues that she intentionally killed her 3 children back in 2023, while her attorney says she was suffering from postpartum psychosis at the time. CBS News' Jared Hill has more from New York.
The fate of Lindsay Clancy back in the hands of a Massachusetts jury, returning for their second day of deliberations.
Kevin, you confident?
Defense attorney Kevin Reddington told reporters his client is nervous and scared as she faces possible life in prison for killing her 3 young children. During Thursday's closing argument, Clancy broke down in tears.
This young lady is not guilty of the killing of her children because she was suffering from a disease and defect.
The defense is arguing Clancy was experiencing postpartum psychosis and was over-medicated when she strangled Cora, Dawson, and Callan before attempting to kill herself in January of 2023. Prosecutors agree Clancy likely struggled with mental illness, but they argue the now 36-year-old former labor and delivery nurse decided herself to commit the killings.
She left them discarded on the basement floor like broken toys because she was done playing the game.
Clancy supporters gathered outside the courthouse again Thursday, while the jury of 9 women and 3 men began deliberations after more than a month of testimony, including from medical experts who at times didn't agree on Clancy's condition.
There's a lot of noise outside of that courtroom. Inside the jury deliberation room, they've got to block all that out.
On the table, 5 possible verdicts, including murder and now manslaughter, which the judge added just this week. Jared Hill, CBS News.
If Clancy is found guilty of first-degree murder, Massachusetts has a mandatory sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. If convicted of a lesser charge, she would still serve some time, but would eventually have the possibility of parole. And if Clancy is ultimately found not guilty by reason of insanity, she would likely be committed to a mental health facility for an indefinite amount of time with periodic evaluations.